It's not the only ones.
I won't mention anything more about drainage again.
No, but I got it. Those were the big things. People talked about dead trees, but also preserving the older trees, keeping the shade over by the equipment up top. Having a plan to maintain. Having a plan to maintain the park and then planting more trees. I did get comments on changing this, see if we could change it to 30 miles an hour because it jumps up to 40. That was something. Keep the mailboxes where they are on the side so don't switch them. Let's see, really swampy. Consider a second public restroom up top because I guess when they have little ones, that was feedback. Could we do a charcoal grill? Hand pump with a water source? Could we do a resurface court 2 hoops and add fencing to keep the balls off the street so little kids don't run in the streets? Could we put a volleyball net? Irrigation, and then I had wrote seating spread throughout the park so people could sit down. And then could we look at having some kind of name or dedication to the Gleason family? That's what I captured from the last episode. So
I had one thing to add.
yeah.
When this is full of cars on Willow,
Yep.
and you want to pull out from either this or Maple, you're blocked. You're pulling out in the blind.
Yep.
So it would be kind of nice if someone came in about an hour when they have the game to see what your visibility is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see it.
So maybe consider if they when they contemplate parking, can they configure it differently where people aren't backing out onto it? Is that what you're
Well,
trying to
no,
say?
I'm saying you're at a stop sign and you want to make a left turn. These cars prevent you from seeing cars coming your way.
Okay, I got it.
But I love these trees. When in the summer when it's hot and you come off Willow, it's like, oh my gosh, it's just like you're home.
Let me ask a question. Has anybody from any park commission members been here, spent an evening here looking at the park and it's full of kids?
When it's full of kids?
Yeah,
I think, yeah.
with your probably your kids, right?
No, not my kids. They don't play baseball, but yeah. Why do you have any?
Well, the thing with this park is, I think the thing that makes this park great, and I hope everybody's,
Isn't that nice?
is it's like a family park.
Yeah.
It is.
Last night they had t-ball practice.
Yeah.
And there was some dad and his kids over there kind of throwing the ball back and forth. There was a group over in the mound there. I think there was a couple of kids kind of in the middle on a blanket having a picnic.
Yeah.
As soon as you start putting up fences and doing that kind of stuff,
Yeah,
I mean, this park is open.
I think the only fence that I heard was I don't know if it's a fence, but it was over by the basketball court to keep the balls from going in the road.
Right.
There's hardly any traffic, I have to say.
That was just what they said.
But you said last time you said about a softball field.
No, so I'm not an expert on baseball versus softball, but I guess there is a difference in the mound. And so what the schools are asking is if we come back and improve this, make sure that this could take care of softball too. I don't have kids that play softball or baseball, so I can't tell you the exact difference. That would be it. Now add more. Dylan, we're not going to add I'm sure the baseball organization would like that, but no. You've got 2 fields. How do you make them better? Right? How do you clean it up? How do you make sure both softball and baseball can play?
Yeah, I wanted to add to the playground thing. It could be used every day. And on the weekend, people have birthday parties here. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that goes on because it's a nice, quiet park. Yeah. It's a quiet neighborhood. People have been here a long time. My husband was raised in that house. And,
it seems like it's well used.
It is. It's very well used. Yeah, it's fun, and I don't know if you're thinking of upgrading the equipment, but it's pretty recent. I think
Yeah, I think
maybe
it's in
20
pretty
years
good
old.
condition.
Yeah, it is in good condition.
It's,
Pretty
the kids
recent.
really
It
like
is in
it.
pretty good
Because I think my
condition.
kids were, so I want to say 20 years, and it's still in good condition.
Yeah, the only thing we would do is probably maybe put in some curbing, but then replace the foundation there to bring that up to the
Oh,
code.
sure. Yeah. Yeah, because you have that stuff. The other thing I have is no lights.
No,
Please, thank you.
but I'll make a note.
Okay. And how nice the trees are for shade.
So, you know, I've heard a lot about, you know, the mailbox is going to stay, or fence here, or tree there,
Yeah.
and that sort of thing. I'm not overly concerned about all that. I just kind of wanted to throw an opinion. I live just next to Jim here, across the way, and it always seems to me it's been for the kids, and I've always really liked that. I took my kids here over the years. I lived in this house for 38 years.
Yeah.
And then growing up, we always came over, used to play set, whether it be the old one now or the new one, and now I bring my grandkids here.
Yeah.
So I just kind of want to see it to stay for the kids, you know, whether it be the toddlers on up through the grammar school kids, you know, 6th grade, like, you know, obviously when they get to junior high, such they move on, and that sort of thing. Now, I've worked for two different park and rec departments, the city of Plymouth and the city of Edina. And I have seen, you know, all kinds of, whether it be complaints or upgrades or that sort of thing. But the big thing was always for me was the general idea of a park. And I've kind of been wondering where the park's going to go from here. Like, I have no idea what's going to happen with the home.
Well, it's getting
in that
burned down.
space.
That's
Okay.
the step.
That's a whole
So it is going to get burned down
On
for
the
the city?
20th.
On the 20th.
20th in the morning. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's
See,
a-
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we just got a letter this week, I think, or was it over the weekend?
Yeah.
Okay.
should get it-
7 to 3.
Yeah,
And,
and then
and that's for the fire department's sake, for a little training.
Yep, it's a
I-
training
I-
ring.
I've seen all the other trainings. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, it's interesting.
So,
yeah, but definitely want notice before the house in the middle of your
Well, yeah,
neighborhood goes on
I
fire.
would-
Well, we're right
concerned
across the
about
street, so
fire.
we have.
Yeah,
But-
no,
That's what
yeah.
Corey yesterday
but I'm
about
assuming it's going to be a controlled burn.
It is a
I
control.
told Corey
Yeah.
about training, 'cause I
They'll
got
do a
some-
good job. Without all that.
If not, Jim
So
will go over there and
aside
let them
from
know.
that,
took
once it's
winterizing
gone,
it.
are we looking at expanding the ice skating rink? Is there really ice skating rink? What's going to happen with the home? I want to see a little bit
She
more
has
of
all
the
these
big
beautiful
picture.
flowers.
So,
I don't care what tree you're going to cut down or what.
so there's nothing like we want to know when they create a plan what should it be in there. I would say the feedback on a ice skating rink is no so far is what I'm hearing. I'm not.
I'm not opposed to that as much as I love making outdoor ice, and I did it for the city
Yeah.
of Edina for 15 years. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money.
Well, and you have a nice.
It's
There's
a
a
lot
nice
of
one
time.
right over there, not far from here.
So,
I would-
as much as I'd like to have an ice skating rink, I'm going like, there's a house involved, there's a sweeper involved, there's
Yeah,
a,
just
it's an
a
expensive
full-time
adventure.
7-day-a-week guy involved. There's a lot involved.
Yeah.
If you want good ice, and then particularly with the climate that we are experiencing, that's going to be a difficult thing to do. Outdoor ice is tough. Some years it works, some years it doesn't. You have the facility, you have the people, and all of a sudden you just can't make ice because it's too hard.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say at least what I'm hearing from the last meeting here and then other residents is, you know, improve the facilities are here, maintain them better. This guy would tell you that. Fix the drainage is a big old problem from what I'm hearing, and then also parking
Which is a weird thing. We have a problem with drainage. We want to install irrigation. Okay.
What? Maybe it's irrigating itself.
Pump it on, pump it off. And
Yes.
I'm as guilty as anybody else doing it. As a previous golf course superintendent, pump it on, pump it off.
Yep.
So,
No, so I'm not hearing add more act, like, I would say that the general consensus is improve what you have and fix the problems. Because right now you have 2 baseball fields and then they use the middle as a multi-use field.
which seem to get used a lot.
Yeah, I think the problem with the multi-use field is it's a little swampy down below. And
Well, it
so,
used to be a swamp.
yeah, so how do you fix some of those things? And then create a plan, as Jim would tell you, to maintain and keep it looking nice, and then at the same time probably fix your road. I know you probably haven't
Fix the road.
You like the road? You think it's in good shape?
Well, it's retired about
For
10 years
Orono,
ago.
it's a very good shape. I mean, there's very few holes in it.
Well, there you go. There's not potholes.
It's about,
That's one.
about as far as it goes.
Yeah.
So
Don't
we
put
would,
curb in.
No, I know. I don't get the feel. I didn't get the feeling that you wanted curb.
That's expensive for nothing, you know.
so we will keep a picnic area. Would it be sheltered with just natural with trees, or would it be sheltered with a wooden top?
What do you want?
I don't know. I'm just asking. I'd like one or the other.
So you want shelter for a picnic, whether it's
It's an
natural-
option, but but I'd like some type of shelter. Right now we have trees and the picnic tables move around, and in the winter, Larry would line the picnic tables up and chain them, and Mike's been doing that because when they're loose,
Oh.
the kids put them at the bottom of the hill and they use them as ski jump.
Oh yeah, they do.
They're creative.
I know, right?
Yeah, they do.
So you need the big, like, natural stone ones that they can't move, is what I'm hearing.
Just some way to secure them in the winter.
Got it.
You know, we've been doing, between Larry and Mike, they've been doing it for all night.
When the guy comes with a lawnmower and pushes a mile away so he can mow the lawn.
Yeah.
You know, a picnic shelter would be nice. Is there any park in the city of Orono where if somebody wants to have a small graduation party where they could go to a park and
With a
have the facilities with a table and stuff like that?
no.
Yep.
Oh, that's
You
not
know,
really.
Big Island.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Then you can't throw parties out there.
Yeah.
As a caveat. That's just
I
a
can't
shelter.
My
swim
little
that
flask
far.
of whiskey out there. Can you drink out there?
That I think is fine. It's getting out there is the challenge.
Well,
Yeah,
you
there'll
know,
be a
there's enough
little-
room up there to do that. Plant some more trees. Put in, you know, you
but
get
I mean, if you took his garage slab and made that, you know, the bottom and then a shelter on top and maybe a fence overlooking the
But would
thing
you
for
guys be
safety.
okay with that added traffic and activity? It's,
Yeah, I don't know.
it's a
That's the other
question,
thing,
right?
yeah.
You know, like I mean, it's already pretty busy, which, you know,
Which
but
is great. I mean, it's all little. Yeah, it's active. Yeah, there's a lot of.
Probably be different
activity.
times in the ball games.
Yes.
Or it could be a Saturday or Sunday afternoon or something like that. You know, and you could possibly put the shelter, you know, put it back a little further from the road, you know. To follow up what John said, this ground was originally a swamp.
No?
And when they redid the road, they filled it up. And then Andy was one of the original ones here. And the Optimist Club from Wayzata, Bill Weir, pretty much took charge. And they built this park, created this park up. And their whole motive was to make a good park for the small kids. And so it'd be, you know, I mean, they're probably all gone, those people. But I mean, the
Yeah.
idea is it would be nice if it would stick around, that if, you know, if it stays for the
yeah.
Preserve the
kids,
green
yeah.
space and as much as we can. I mean, the
Yeah.
parking issues.
multi-use.
Well, we've had yoga up there by us, and then adults use it.
Right. And like when the older kids are doing this, the little kids are practicing in that little impression left by the old pond.
Yeah.
It's a good space. I mean, it
It's
works
well
for
used.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. It's all really well used. Yeah. So. But that kicking that fence out will free up
I'm
some
like,
green
I don't know
space
what's
too.
gonna come next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I like you.
Oh, I like you too. I was gonna call you the other night because we had a chicken die.
Oh, did you?
I didn't know what to do.
You know,
I was like,
I was going to call you too. Go on the internet, go to Backyards Chickens.
okay.
It's just full of good. I mean, it's all just, it's a forum. People write in it. If you want to know anything about chickens, you'll find it on there.
Okay.
Real helpful people.
I will tell you, not related to the park. So I was Googling, and there was something they were talking about because the chicken wasn't doing well. So I was Googling, what do you do with the sick chicken, right? And so I was like telling the kids, this is what it says, and one of the twins was like, how do you know that's true? How do you trust this person? And I'm like, I don't know. And they said to call you. They said call the chicken man. I'm like, I'm not calling him. It's 10 o'clock. He doesn't need this phone call. Oh, yeah, it was an interesting, let's just say that. So, okay, back to the park. Anything else? I mean, what you guys have said is pretty consistent with the last group. That was here too.
You know, as long as we're standing here, I mentioned that green park. And you know what green parking is,
Green parking?
you know?
Oh,
Because the thing with the cars, and this would be and I could care less that this gets like this, because if they don't dig it up, you know, with the cars parking here, the snowplow digs it up. So.
Yeah, you're saying the pavers that have the grass can grow through?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, if you come up with, you know, 4 feet, then if you would, you'd have to have a sign to designate it, and maybe a couple of posts, you know, along here, so that when the people park on this side, you know, they would be 4 feet from the center, you know, further from the center line, which would make the pass through easier. And you could do that in a lot of spots around the park, you know.
Do you, I did want to ask a follow-up question on the parking. If you did the green parking, I know I did hear from Rothstein House, directly across. He had said that when cars park on both sides, he doesn't think a fire truck could get up here.
Right.
Do you want,
It's
I don't
not
think so
safe,
either.
yeah.
do you want to have like no parking on one side? Preferably your
That'd be
side,
nice.
maybe?
Yeah.
Where you get,
Because it
this
used to be
used
that
to be
way when
no
there were less
parking,
people. It was
and
always just
people
on
parked
one
there
side,
anyhow,
or it
and
was
I just
okay.
took the damn
Yeah.
signs down.
Yeah, it is.
You know,
I get
it wasn't, I mean, it wasn't,
So you don't want the no parking sign because you don't think they would? Or do you
Well,
want-
if you widen it with green parking,
then maybe.
because you got the people, you want them to come and you want to use the park. Last night when they had this thing here, like I told you earlier, and it's something that doesn't happen a lot, but occasionally during the year, you know, and it's kind of cute because some mother brings a little boy up and
Yeah,
and
thanks for
she
coming.
takes him, he goes behind a tree there and takes a whiz, you know, because,
It's a jaunt to get over here.
well, you know, but the mother had younger kids. You know, she had a beer, and it's nice when the cars are here, they're in and out, because there's so many small kids with the strollers and diapers and snacks for the kids and stuff, I mean, so.
The other thing I've noticed with the two sides is I've seen balls roll out in between cars, and you know, when two cars can't go by, and you don't know where to go. So so having more space would be really helpful. And dogs and kids and balls I've seen run out in between cars. From a safety standpoint, that's always good.
This would be easy for green parking on the park, you know, on the park side. Back there with the maple back there, that's too small.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's a good thing.
So we got a number of things down from last time and this time, but
Yeah, you probably don't need.
most
So is that in the good Orono truck plan, if they so that they avoided
it's going to continue to be an active
that's
market.
the runoff because of the green parking.
There's a lot of
I don't
parking.
think we're going to
There's runoff and irrigation challenges.
No, the museum and all that, yeah. Yeah, people should let it actually do the museum and all that, so.
Makes it better.
There might be some,
Okay.
Yeah,
Seems like
just
I remember one thing about
Yes.
green
Nice and
parking,
stuff
is
like
basically
He's talking about
summertime or no
expanding
wintertime
this a little bit
piece of
to some
thing. In other words, you
parking
can't plow
lot
it.
here too.
Yep.
You can't plow it, or you
No.
can't plow it well.
oh, this is not used much in the winter.
And no, not at all. And I would like to see that expanded, but and again, if you're not going to do ice, then there really isn't much to expand to.
For sure.
You know, at the same time, I'd like to see a hill.
You want a hill?
Just
Yeah.
be
Oh,
still-
to slide.
to slide.
Oh.
A little
okay.
hill, the one that's existing, works just fine.
Okay.
Yeah, the
That
kids,
gets a lot
it's
of
like the
use.
best.
Okay.
That one works just fine.
Yeah, it does.
My
It
kids
doesn't
use it,
really
my
work.
grandkids
Yeah,
use it.
Oh, here you can have a multiple of those.
Okay.
You don't need to add it. The one that's there is fine. It's okay. They get a few years out of it, and that's pretty much it. You don't need to create a sledding hill, so
No.
to speak. So
I wrote
have
keep the
kids
hill
who
for
use
sliding versus create
keep
this
the
little.
hill for sliding.
Okay.
And that'll be one of the
Our
few
concern
winter
more
things
is
to get out of
the
it. Again, if
speed
you're not going to do ice,
is
then it just kind of sits there for
Yeah.
you know, and
Guys,
then all the
little car.
Yeah, okay.
brought it up to the city.
See, they're starting to line up for the,
Oh, is this for the
Over there.
Oh, you're right, it is. Oh, this is great timing then. It's been a while since I've been to.
Well, like that, growing up, after the final
That was
game
our
of the
main
T-ball
concern
season,
since the
whatever it
30s.
is,
It seems like you could
it'd be kind of nice when there was a little.
We used to, there's one in, where the Choo Choo Bar is in Loretto. There's like that little, that's where they have a little pavilion back there. And we used to do like they're not fancy awards, but when you were the participation awards, that's where we went. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking
Nice
about.
when something here.
It's 30. Are you sure you want
Yeah.
just a little something?
Yeah, right.
Well, I mean, it doesn't, I don't know.
She's not, I don't think she's sure. Maybe, the one thing I was gonna ask is maybe have options, like just improving what you have, fixing the big things, right? The parking and the drainage, but then you could look at like, what if you looked at like the shelter, picnic area, right? So at least you have something you can visualize versus just, here you go.
I mean, would we see designs within?
Yeah. I mean, and we can talk about that too, making sure that there are options, like
Yeah.
just improve what you have and fix the big problems. And then, what if you did a little bit extra? Because it doesn't sound like, that would be a little bit extra.
Because right now the trees work, but it means to have something designated as an area.
But right now the trees are so thick, grass doesn't. In the picnic area and the playground area. We need to get
It's mostly
something
wood chips
so they're
there.
not in mud.
A pavilion would be nice, like they have over at Nelson Park, that people could rent. And the
would-
city could
certainly
make
would
money
be.
off of that.
Yeah.
Which would be dual purpose, because I know for like graduation parties, like there's not a whole lot of options for outdoor stuff in this area, so that would be nice.
But then again, like you said, do we want
Jim
that?
brought that up too. Yeah.
Do the neighbors want that? 'Cause that
Oh,
would
sure.
be-
Just brings a
Plant some
Yeah.
trees.
More traffic.
Yeah, because at night
Yes.
it's pretty quiet at night. I never
Yes, do you have a
really see
preference
kids
on what
with,
kind of trees?
messing
Not
around
that I'm-
causing trouble, which is
How about hackberry trees?
but, although I'm not up at 2 in the morning either.
Jim, you are cute.
I'm totally calling my dad for this.
Where you-
Actually, he might be driving by pretty
This
soon.
is a hackberry tree.
Is it?
Is it?
It is. We got put for him and Phil Weir, the guy who did this park, he says, yeah, hackberries, there's no hackberry trees left around here, so I got some and put them in here.
I know my dad was comments on your arborvitae too, so. And put them in really well, they're spaced nicely.
How about at Christmas when they're all lit up?
I know, they look really nice.
My wife brags about the Christmas lighting he puts up.
You see how they took a beating down?
I saw that.
Yeah,
So
that's,
the deer.
they're tough, sometimes the winter's tough.
Are you also, like you have a sign right there that says Hackberry Hill. Are you gonna say anything about dogs have to be leashed or any of the other rules that you have? Because that's,
And no snowmobiles.
So signage on the
Yeah,
rules
yeah,
is what you want. Got it.
or closed up, with dust
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah. I don't remember seeing a sign like that here.
I think there was something
Are
about
snowmobiles
10
problem?
o'clock or something.
Yeah, they're supposed to be 10, yeah.
I thought it was only
A lot of people bring their dogs over here and let them run and throw the ball and stuff.
in Frisbee.
Yeah, this is a good
We got one golfer. Is he back? He was back once.
Every
wasn't he?
about once a week.
Okay.
He's here about once a week. That's a, I don't know.
And I'm amazed at how he collects all his balls, and you don't
Yeah.
find many out here.
That's impressive.
That's impressive.
That was it, he said he left it there.
Yeah, he did. He left his little
In the
ball
park
for-
systems I work
Oh,
for,
but he doesn't leave his balls though, so that's impressive.
well,
He'll be
in the
back.
park systems I work for, that's a no.
Oh, is it really? Okay.
They have a place for that. It's called
The golf.
driving,
This would be, yeah. To me,
smacking balls at 100 miles an hour is a little that you don't quite know where they're going.
yeah, I can see that, yeah. Well, and you guys are so busy around here, I can see it being an issue, especially if you golf like I do. which is
I'm not
what-
going to come out and say that it's not.
I was just dropping off the sign.
Like if you change this to green parking, would it be marked? So they know how to park? Like is it a front end parking and then you have to back out on this one?
Sorry about that, just like they know. It would just be the same thing as lining the road for people like that, if you do it on grass.
Oh, here you come. They're gonna start parking on this side.
Oh, it's kind of good to hear that.
This is, I just
like maybe the dad down here with the child and mom up there with two.
Yeah, and then
Oh
we
boy,
also-
Jim.
the little ones are at the park.
And then when they're done, they come up there to play on the
Oh,
toys.
yeah.
So question if I may is,
You should,
at
yeah.
some point, is there going to be a design that the general public can look at? Will there be a period where the general public can look at? Will that
Yes.
be announced?
Yeah, so we're
Do you
gonna
have a timeline on that or no?
timeline.
This summer,
Okay.
we're working right now with taking your input, and we'll be working with the city engineers to have some ideas.
Sure.
And then then we'll reach back out to you, and anyone who wants to contribute can give their input on those signs. It's kind of like a funnel, you know. We start out here like with a whiteboard, and then we narrow it down and narrow it down.
Yeah.
And then the park commission makes a recommendation and brings it to the city council.
Yeah. I will say that the good thing is, even coming into this, staff was saying parking, drainage. That's the big ones. So.
So are your plans when you take Larry's house down, are you going to fill it in and sod it or something, or are we going to look at mud?
No.
Neither.
Maybe a year. So.
I mean, the front lawn's already dirt.
Park a bunch of cars out in the road too. We'll have to look at them up.
There you go.
Just grow more flowers there.
Oh, there we go. So we'll just put some picnic tables up there.
Natural flower prairie dog.
So I don't remember. I have to check, but I know that there's a certain time period they have to let it sit after it. It's not 2 years, just so you know. So
It'll be
there's a
seed.
fire wife over there laughing at me because she's like, she doesn't know the time frame.
That means August or June.
Yeah. Apparently, you got enough water to get the seed going. So.
Oh yeah, down here, not up there.
Oh, gym water.
I know it's
But you know what? I'll make sure that we ask, like, what because you should.
Well, I heard they're gonna fill in the black dirt or something. Where the basement.
Where the base, yeah. They will. I don't. They haven't shared with us if they're going to plant grass and things like that, but we can confirm.
Well, I'm just thinking if you use the garage slab for any part of the redesign, I'm hoping you'll tell Orono not to take that out when they dig the cement bricks from the basement.
We'll have to look. I haven't seen the plans for after the burn.
The
I didn't
firemen, they
understand the
said they would, the city workers said they would be back to take the brick off of the basement.
Oh, okay.
We can confirm what they're. If
They're
they're
not sure what the process is there.
Yeah. We'll confirm.
When the house is on fire, you should have chainsaw safety training and cut all the damn scrub trees down into the fire. Burn them up.
Oh, just let it fall right down into there.
Fall right in.
Okay.
You know, that'd probably be the cleanest thing you would burn. You're not cleaner than the shingles.
Oh my gosh, yeah, you're 100% right.
What's the matter with the shingles now?
They'll
Shingles
smoke
can be
when it
burned.
rains.
Toxic as heck.
Well, firefighters, they like a good burn, so if you want, I'm sure adding a little bit more to it was
So you
not a
have any
problem.
more pallets? The city's been putting pallets in the garage to burn with the fire, so.
Oh, they have?
You guys got anything there, Orono, that you want burned?
Oh, there you go.
In your office.
They're going to be all shut when they're done anyhow.
Yeah, they're super close too, so I don't.
They look like hell out there. It'd be nice to get them out of there.
I think Chelsea left, otherwise I could ask her because her
Are they
husband.
burning the entire thing, or just part of it and then bulldozing some of it? Do you know? Or are they
The last burns that I've seen it, they pretty much burn it down to the ground.
Has it been like an area that has have neighbors that close?
I'm
There
trying
was
to.
one in my neighborhood a couple
Yeah.
years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
We want a new roof, but we don't want
I don't blame that.
Yeah, no, that's
Which
a fair.
one is your house?
Right across.
Each one
Right across the street.
Well, I'm gonna put a chair right here.
You're just gonna watch it?
Yeah, you bet.
Yeah.
We're gonna charge to sit in our front lawn.
Yeah, have a
Except
party.
the fire truck will be in the way.
It'll be a little
That's
warm.
great. You didn't get to see the last thing, right? Because the
Oh, we
fire-
came outside and watched it.
You should come over here, sit in Jim's yard and watch it from here. He might have the best view, unobstructed.
Well, and they said you can watch from the park, so I figured it can't be that bad if they're offering to watch.
So one of the last ones they had, I think it would be that way. I think it's they put one of the houses there. People were, I mean, they obviously fenced the area off, but you were pretty close. I was a little surprised. So they definitely can be on the street. You will have a crowd.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Well, they'll see the smoke from one.
They'll want to know what's happening.
The SWAT thing is
All the fire wives we go and
So when they burn it,
Gas and light up, make it a real burn.
oh, you want to.
so when they burn it, does that mean there'll be patrols through here to make sure it doesn't reflame up, or is that our responsibility?
Well, so obviously, if you see it flame up, please call. But
Oh, yeah.
they do check it.
It'll probably be here Sunday morning.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen on some of the burns. I have seen calls after from neighbors because if the wind comes or something, it could happen. So, but I do know, and they stay a long time. They're quite.
The most junior.
Yeah, the new guys are working out there.
Yeah.
There. No, really good feedback though. I think. Don't worry, Jim will remind us.
And keep a copy if you send a memo or letter to the Jason. That would be great.
Yeah, I'm just gonna type this up. I was
Definitely
gonna.
so that it's-
He wants to make sure the information gets to the right people.
Okay.
Yeah,
The right information gets to the right
he's gonna edit it.
people. No.
You can tell me if I missed something. Yes. So no, good feedback, and I'm glad to hear you guys got the notice about the burn because we did after the last one. I did tell them that they needed to do it again because I think there was when they did was it the SWAT training with the police were here.
Yes.
That was a little more of a surprise.
Well, they did it like the day before, and we were in the front yard, and they told us they were gonna shoot that fire thing and cover our ears, but obviously,
It was wilder than I thought it was going to be.
yeah. it was-
I'm sure it was. Yeah.
I didn't get a notice, but I did see one, I should say. When I saw them come up, I go, oh, okay, they're screwing around with the house again.
Well, actually, that was fun to watch.
Yeah,
All
I
did.
those
Like-
people in that truck without a seatbelt or anything, riding back and forth.
people running out of the house.
Then I thought about road restrictions, and they were breaking them.
Yeah, I want the
Oh
truck.
no.
Best tow vehicle I've ever seen.
Yes, in that SWAT truck. And then it was interesting to know they got it from Donald Trump.
Really?
When he cleaned out the excess military gear,
Okay.
Orono got a SWAT truck from him.
No, it's Maple Plains truck.
Oh, it's Maple
I
Plains
was like,
truck.
that's news to me.
They got him from Mr. Donald Trump.
Oh, okay.
Western Hennepin County Police Department.
Oh, okay.
How much did that weigh?
I don't know. I think it's too heavy for the road here. But
Yeah. See the cracks? See what it did?
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
It was pretty significant if it caused all those cracks.
Yeah,
That happened pretty soon after they
it's pretty good.
Well, thanks you two for showing up.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thanks, Jim.
thank
Nice
you.
to see you.
when you know how to find me. You did.
Don't call me at 10 o'clock about
I
the chicken.
didn't call you about the chicken. They wanted me to, but I was like, ooh.
But you know, if you want something at 5 a.m., I think he's up.
I know he'd be up at 5. Yeah.
With the chickens.
I'm not.
No, he doesn't have anymore.
Don't call me.
No, he used to be.
Do you still have Tank though?
Tank, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I
Tank's
haven't
here.
seen Tank in a while. Usually I see him out here barking or,
He's
you
getting
know.
older. He only comes about halfway down the
Oh,
park, so-
okay. My dog usually talked to Tank. Like they would chit chat across the way, across the street, you know, and I'm like, where's Tank?
Yeah.
We'd always be like, it's okay, Tank.
My granddogs talk to Tank.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's
I
funny.
babysit him from time to time.
That's cute.
With your thing about leashing the dogs and stuff, you should have one up by the picnic area, because a lot of times parents bring their dogs when the kids are, and then they unleash.
Yeah, look at my backyard chicken.
Has it been a problem?
Well, it just depends. What I don't like is when the dog's pooping, they don't pick it up.
Well, that's going to happen when they're leashed.
I know.
We have a neighbor that does that.
Not anymore.
Really?
He passed away last fall.
I got the
Yeah,
smaller
the
ones
wonder
because it's
dog?
just
Yeah.
in the bin. But I put my dad left the netting at the house. I put it
So,
over the top because
that's
it's
kind
to
of
pop up, and I was like,
I think you got good down. Because we saw Keith out on the patio, and we saw Keith, and then the next day he didn't have
Just go
a
right away. Clear. Just for the dogs. I can't remember what brand it was. But they were here about 3 weeks.
Go start dinner.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming over.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you on?
Brian.
We matched. We didn't even try.
I was pushing a wheelchair today at work, and I totally matched my wheelchair. I was awesome.